was quick. 132.8.
এদের খেলা দেখলে মন চায়, মনটা খুব দ্রুত উঠে যায়। ভাই তুই একটু ভালো খেল না ভাই, একটু ভালো খেল। সুন্দর।
Oh, not good fielding. That's a rare miss.
Not good fielding.
Loves the batters to come back for 2. Still 4 runs and a wicket. 157
প্রথমে
for
যাক
6.
একটু ভালোই খেলে, পরবর্তীতে ওদের খেলা দেখলে গাটা শিউরে ওঠে, মানে নিচে মেরে যায়। সব থেকে ভালো লাগে সবাই আউট, এখন কে খেলবে?
7.59 now the requirement in terms of runs per over. At this stage, if you compare balls versus runs, 129 of 102, still very gettable, but you need wickets in hand. That's the commodity that Bangladesh doesn't have at the moment. And you spoke about the different releases of Mahesh. Thing, Maha, is the carom ball, how he flicks the ball, because see the fingers are wrong. And the second thing is to be able to flick it regularly and accurately to a certain spot. It needs so much of practice. I used to remember when Ajanta Mendis used to do that. I mean, it was just amazing to watch what he did, and now Mahesh Deekshana is doing it. Not an easy art, it's a very tough art.
Shit.
That's again the wrong one, but it is perfected. Good to see last 2 deliveries, variation coming out. The first one was a googly, it was short though. Even the last delivery was a googly, was much more quicker, the length was a little too fuller. Now he's trying to bowl to pick up wickets, much better. 6 wickets down, go for the kill. He's into his 5th over, given away absolutely nothing, just 12 runs. Need to have confidence about yourself to be a spinner like Mahesh Deekshana, who loves to bowl with the new ball. That's quite rare for a spinner, for a winged spinner. But he loves the new ball. So the ball skids on, and sometimes the carom delivery, he just holds on its line, and that's where he gets most of his wickets. You talk about bowling in different phases of the game, whether it is T20 or 50 over cricket. He's able to bowl in different phases. T20 he opens the bowling, also bowls at the depth. You spoke about changing roles and bowling in the middle for wickets, so it's how you adapt and how you make that adjustment. On that note, I think that's where Vellala was very impressive. I was quite critical about him bowling too quick in the last game. In this game, he's got it spot on. Slightly sour, and most of the deliveries was playing in the front foot. That's good to see from a young man. Learned it quick. Probably a bit nervous making a comeback in the last game. Did not play the first ODI. But in this game, he was fantastic. 159 for 6.
চাই করে একটু ভালো করে বলো। তোমার এই খেলা দেখতে আমার শরীরের মধ্যে জলে বন্ধু।
Looking at the figures, Villalage 2 for 33, Deekshana none for 13, but going at less than 3 and over. Asaranga economy of 3.71. Chamira and Asita Fernando has gone for a few, but they've got given wickets to the team. So they got a different role, bowling on the top and bowling for wickets. Chamira continues. On the pads that time.
Just
on a word. bowling that beware or be wary of a wounded soldier. 7 overs, 1 for 26. Though he hasn't impacted much when it comes to the wicket column. But the mentality and the fight and the commitment when it comes to Panidu Hasaranga, showing that commitment did uplift the side. That's a lot to like about the Sri Lankan side when it comes to commitment. It niggle, trying to give everything what they have. He's a very busy cricketer, isn't he? Dr. Ali always looking for runs. That time pace off. Looks to just push and nudge. Also a powerful striker. Lost up in that last game. He got those runs when he was looking to go after the Sri Lankan bowling. Went after the bowling in that game when he got that half century. Hit a mighty sixer, didn't he? Loves the cover corner towards long on, towards mid-wicket. Slowly but surely the required rate is at 8.04. So he has to somehow target 1 or 2 deliveries. Dushmantha Chameera, he's been very impressive. Into his 8th over, his economy is a little bit high, but doesn't matter. He's there for wickets, and that's exactly what he's done. He's purely picked on picking up wickets with the new ball. Got the ball to swing as well as seam. And done by a beauty. Anjulashan Shanto.
Oh shit. আবার সমস্যা কিসে?
Couple of times Imon was
এক একটা সমস্যা থাকেই থাকে।
Forceful and 137 kilometers per hour. Close to a wide. Yep, a signal from the leg umpire. I mean the Vimasiri, that was too high. Question by the field at cow point, I think that's Charita Srilanka. I thought, watching it live, Rashan, that was a good call. Always the umpires pay a lot of attention. I'm just wondering whether we have put them to sleep, Ma. They certainly seem to be dozing off at a time when catch, but this is good bowling by Dushmantha Chameera. That's 146. That
চাপাল সব আউট হয়ে যা, একটাও থাকিস না।
Delivery. So he's working up his pace, he's got his radar, and he's got a wicket. Good length again. I'd like all of you all to take a look where Kusal Mendis collects it. 35th over. Take a look at that, zipping through the wicketkeeper. That's raw pace from Dushmantha Chameera. 146.3, too good for Tanzim Hassan Shakib, who made a very good contribution in the last game. He's dismissed. But Mendes bowled Chameera for 5. Bangladesh 162 for 7.
তোমাদের কাছে এইসবে আশা করা যায়। তোমরা তার এর থেকে আর ভালো পারবে না। সবার আনে আর মোবাইলে খালি বাজে।
Taskin Ahmed is the new batter. Bangladesh.
মোবাইলে তো ঘুরেছে।
162 for 7.
ভালো ইও ঘুরে।
Square leg or short square leg, no slip. But a man at 45.
সবার খেলা না?
Strike rate of 56, average under 10. Chameera is, and he slashes hard and goes down to backward point. He saw the width and he really went hard at that, but was happy with a single. No sight is needed for Taskin. He doesn't fancy covering the line, does he? This was a fantastic delivery. Beautiful length, seam position excellent, zipping through to the wicket keeper. That's what impressive about Dushmantha in this spell for me.
pace and bounce. Yes, you mentioned about last game. Sometimes he was wavered. That's probably after playing after a long time. But in this game, when it mattered the most senior bowler in this side, when it comes to the pace bowling attack, has lived up. 3 big wickets.
এটা লোকে অঞ্চলে দেশ লোকে হঠাৎ করে হালা যে লিঙ্কে সমস্যা হয়েছে না ওই হালা লিঙ্কে সমস্যা হালা বাড়িয়ে গেছে পরে সব দেখে আমি তো আসলে
It is. You all praising him for the lines and lengths he bowled and pace he bowled. He runs in and bowls one down the leg side.
I've known him long enough. He'll forgive me. Known him since he was 18, Viswanta. Also, the ball is tailing back into the right hand. That's something that I'm sure Asita Fernando also will keep an eye on. Maybe to get Asita Fernando for a couple of overs won't be a bad choice. A wicket and 6 runs from that over. 165 for 7.
ওখানে তো মনে করেন লিঙ্ক চলতেছে ভালো লোক না সব বাইরে গেছে
The writing is on the wall, that's for sure. 165 for 7, Bangladesh tottering, trying to survive there. Has been a massive disappointment for Bangladesh supporters to see the performance. Selectors must be very happy with the performance of their boys.
Yeah, he's been trying to work really hard without any support. Zakir Ali. He fought really hard for Bangladesh in the first ODI. A similar sort of a situation he's faced with once again.
Over the top. No one's going to stop that. It's gone for 4 runs. Some solace at last.
Yeah. Very authentic stroke from Zakir Ali. Decisive footwork. Conviction in the stroke. Changes in the field, run by the captain. It's brought shot mid-wicket, backward point, asking the bowler to bowl. Just outside the off stump. There.
Very typical of the manner in which he plays most balls. That little flick of the wrist movement, very prominent from Zakir Ali, trying to whip most of the deliveries onto the onside. Takes a single. How long is Zakir going to just play the waiting game? Normally a very, very attacking batter. Has to curb his instincts. He's run into the tail. There's like Tuskin and the others to follow. Tuskin Ahmed has done his bit in preparing with the bat in the nets.
Yeah, Zakir Ali just asked him to stick around the scheme and leave the run scoring to me.
Does well to put that behind ball. 170 for 7.
আছে এই আমার কি সমস্যা যেখানে ওই মাদার সাথে গাড়ি গেছে সেটা খালি কি পরে আমার লিঙ্ক কল আয় ওর কল আয় তো কল আইয়াও গোয়া মেরে দিছে বুঝোস তাহলে এটা ভালোই চলতেছে বাইরে এখন নতুন করে নোটিফিকেশন দেয় খালি বাজে
Lots of runs behind after 36 overs and also 4 wickets more back in the pavilion. Sri Lankan total now looks very...
কথা বলতেছি যেন ওডে তাহলে আর সমস্যা হবে না
Every time he comes on to bowl Sita Fernando, especially in this format, starts off with a
সমস্যা নেই
slow delivery. The new ball, it was a slow ball bouncer. This time around, the foolish delivery. Both the fast bowlers, they have shown a lot of control.
আমি দুই শুধু
May it be the newish ball or the older ball.